Welcome. Today, I'll be sharing my method for taking on the Royal Titans without relying on Mage. Let's dive in. As always, we're going to start with gear and supplies. Bring your best melee DPS gear and your best range DPS gear. You'll be switching between the two throughout the fight. If you're unsure what to bring, reference the image on the screen now. The Titans are slightly weaker to crush, but it's not enough to justify buying a crush weapon specifically for this encounter. For supplies, I brought my melee and range switch. A spec weapon, I'm using Dragon Claws, 4 super restore potions, a super combat potion, and a range potion, which I'll sip before entering the encounter. I brought 8 anglers. I'll be eating one before entering, so I have enough room to swap into my range gear. Also pack some teleport tablets, a giant soul necklace, a book of the dead, and a rune pouch for thralls. Adjust your inventory to what you have available and feel comfortable with. This is a relatively easy boss to farm, so don't overthink it. Lastly, you'll protect from melee throughout the entire fight, switching between rigor and piety. Now, let's get into the fight. Put on your range switch, pot up, enter the room, summon your thrall, turn on your prayers, and attack one of the titans. The titans cast lines of ground spells of their respective elements, blocking you from getting to the other side of them. Combat this by standing on one of the spells to take minimal damage and leave a clear path to move through. When the titans move closer to your platform, switch to your melee gear, turn on piety, and attack them. Their range defense becomes dynamic when they're close to the platform, meaning your range attacks will deal minimal damage. When they move away, switch back to your range gear, rigor, and continue attacking. Eventually the titans summon 3 elemental minions. Normally you'd use a mage switch with the opposite elemental spell to deal with them, but for this guide, we'll tank their self-destruct damage. It's low enough that it's not worth losing DPS to take them out. When one of the titans drops below 210 health, it'll join you on the platform at opposite ends. Switch to your melee gear, piety, and start attacking. They'll spawn a blue and red symbol on the ground with a timer. Stand on the marked tile before the timer runs out to avoid taking massive damage from their next 3 attacks. If you want to sweat it out, you can swap to your range gear and put in some hits while standing on the tile, but I wouldn't recommend it. Before fully taking out one titan, make sure the other is at or around the same health. If you kill one too early, its lingering attacks will chip away at your health, and we want to minimize damage. Continue the fight until both are dead. Once finished, turn off your prayers, loot one of their bodies, pot up, eat up, and get ready for the next spawn. And that's how I defeat the Royal Titans without using Mage. I hope this guide helped. If it did, drop a follow. We're growing fast, and I appreciate all the support. Thanks for watching, and good luck with the boss.